know what to expect. I'm like, oh my God, is he coming over here? Is he walking? Okay, what do I do? Do I talk? Do I not talk? Do I say something? Do I walk away? What do I do?
Your daddy is crazy.
And I don't know, it just happened.
She just rubbed.
And you knew when she rubbed your back.
Hey.
You're like, I'm back in.
And to kind of squeeze the cameras into that life is like, it's a lot.
Just having that positive energy of being like, yo, you know, because we hadn't seen each other or talked to each other in a while.
Nelly and I didn't really finalize where we were gonna live.
You know, you never want that negative energy. Definitely not to interfere with any of what we had going on.
I'm a wee bit dramatic.
It got ugly. But
it did.
Luckily, it didn't. And now we.
Are y'all ready to party?
To go back to being a father to a newborn.
Well, listen, I told her before we had this, I said, now listen, I'm here.
I've made it very clear how I felt. I'm not living in New York.
This.
I said, but chasing toddlers at 50 is... I said,
chase them at any age.
Yeah, it's a song to commemorate exactly what me and my beautiful wife here has been able to do so far.
Yeah.
So
Can we talk about what's going on with Ashanti and Nelly right now? Because it's not just romantic, it's messy. After years apart, Ashanti and Nelly are officially back together, engaged, and expecting a baby. On paper, it sounds like a fairy tale, but behind the scenes, there's tension, red flags, and more drama than people realize. This isn't just another celebrity reunion. This is Ashanti's latest news colliding head-on with Nelly's scandal update, and fans are seriously divided. Think about it. Nelly's public mistakes, Ashanti's spotless rep, a surprise pregnancy, a quick engagement, and now a reality show? Things moved fast, too fast. Especially for a couple that's already crashed and burned once. So are they genuinely in love this time, or just using each other to patch old wounds and public image? Here's what really happened, starting with years of silence, then sudden reconnection, and now a spotlight-packed reboot that's making everyone wonder. Did they ever fix what went wrong the first time? Or is this round 2 of a very public disaster? And wait till you hear what Nelly said about raising their baby. Spoiler, it's not cute. We're breaking it all down. Every twist, every scandal, every shady moment they're hoping fans forget. But we don't forget. This is Ashanti's latest news. This is Nelly's scandal update, and it's going to get wild. Let's rewind. Ashanti and Nelly met back in 2003 at a Grammy Awards press conference. Instant chemistry. For a while, they kept it low-key. No red carpet love fest. Just quiet dates, inside jokes, and that are they or aren't they? Tension that had fans hooked. They stayed together for over 10 years. That's a long time in the celebrity world. But by 2013, it was over. No big announcement, no official reason, but rumors swirled. Whispers of cheating, different priorities. One wanted marriage, the other didn't. And while they never aired their dirty laundry, it was clear something broke behind the scenes. Fans were shocked. They'd been rooting for Ashanti and Nelly to make it all the way. But it ended, just like that. Now here's where things get sticky. Long relationships don't just disappear. Even if you split, the emotional connection lingers. Experts call it attachment rupture, but all it really means is, you still feel it, even years later. That invisible tie between Ashanti and Nelly, it never fully snapped. And there's another thing, rosy retrospection. Our brains tend to edit out the bad stuff and hold on to the good. So years after the breakup, both started remembering the laughs, the chemistry, the fun. Not the fights, not the lies, not the reasons they broke up in the first place. Fast forward to Nelly's scandal update, and wow, it's not pretty. In 2017, while touring with Florida Georgia Line, Nelly was accused of assaulting a woman named Monique Green on his tour bus. She said it happened in a Walmart parking lot. Nelly denied the charges, but did admit he cheated on his girlfriend at the time, Chantel Jackson, with Monique. Yeah, that happened. Charges were dropped, but the scandal didn't stop. Monique sued Nelly in civil court. They settled privately. Then 2 more women in England came forward with similar stories. The headlines were brutal. Nelly's name wasn't just in the news. It was trending for all the wrong reasons. Then came another mess. In February 2022, Nelly posted an explicit video on his Instagram story. By accident. It was up just long enough to go viral before he deleted it. And then 6 days later, on Valentine's Day, he was seen out with Ashanti. First official date since their breakup. Come on, really? That timing wasn't suspicious? Crisis bonding is real. It's when people cling to romantic relationships as a distraction during public shame or personal chaos. Was Nelly using Ashanti to rehab his image? Or was Ashanti trying to prove she could look past his mistakes? Then December 2023 hit, and boom, engagement news and baby bump. But Nelly's reason for proposing? Not great. He said he didn't want Ashanti to be labeled a baby mama. Let that sink in. He has 2 kids with another woman and never married her. But suddenly marriage matters? Experts call this shame avoidance. It's when people make big gestures to dodge public judgment, not because they truly believe in the commitment. Ashanti, with her clean image, became the perfect cover. And Nelly? He jumped at the chance. But that wasn't the end. Ashanti and Nelly announced they'd be starring in a new reality show. Nelly and Ashanti, We Belong Together. Cute title. But putting your freshly rekindled romance on national TV? That's not usually a great move, especially for a couple trying to rebuild trust. Psychologists call this performative intimacy. Instead of focusing on the actual relationship, people start performing love for cameras and fans. They seek validation from likes, views, and ratings, not from each other. And surprise, cracks started to show. On the show, Nelly discussed possibly performing at Donald Trump's 2025 inauguration. Ashanti was clearly uncomfortable, but Nelly didn't seem to care. No real conversation, no support, just him doing whatever he wanted. And that's a problem. Making big decisions without your partner's input? That's not love. That's self-interest. Then came the parenting bombshell. Nelly admitted on camera that he wouldn't help care for their baby until the child could talk. Seriously, he said that, like changing diapers and soothing cries is someone else's job. Ashanti's job. But parenting isn't one-sided. Experts warn that when fathers check out early on, it weakens their bond with the child and puts everything on the mother. So Ashanti's left juggling music, filming, public appearances, and full-time mom duties. All while Nelly handles. What exactly? And if you think that's the end of Nelly's red flags, think again. Nelly's got a history of dodging real conversations. Instead of facing problems, he performs grand romantic gestures. Instagram posts, public apologies, flashy dates. But when it comes time to actually talk, he disappears. When Ashanti expressed concern about the Trump performance, he brushed it off. When asked about his past scandals, he pivots. When parenting came up, he joked. There's a clear pattern here. Avoid, distract, perform. And Ashanti? She's trying. You can see it. She's showing up, taking the high road, smiling for the cameras. But deep down, is she hoping nostalgia can fix what reality keeps breaking? There's real love between Ashanti and Nelly. You can feel that. But love isn't enough when it's built on denial and distractions. If the hard conversations don't happen, this relationship headed straight for heartbreak again. Fans are talking. Some say it's beautiful to see them reconnect. Others think it's a disaster waiting to happen. And you know what? Both sides have a point. Love doesn't erase past damage. It just gives you a chance to rebuild. With work. Real, painful, honest work. So are Ashanti and Nelly doing that? Or are they just hoping the cameras and the fans will keep them together? Let's get into some facts you might have missed. Did you know Ashanti kept all her old love letters from Nelly? During a recent interview, she admitted she still has them in a box. Every page, every message, even the ones written after their fights. That's real. That's deep. And maybe that's part of why she said yes. Nelly, for his part, has a matching tattoo Ashanti didn't know about. He got it years ago, in a spot he never showed publicly. During their reunion, he brought it up casually. Ashanti was shocked. But even that moment, sweet as it is, can't erase the bigger issues. Also, Ashanti turned down a major Vegas residency in 2023 because of the pregnancy. She didn't want the stress. But guess who didn't pause his projects? Nelly kept booking shows, filming, traveling. He even performed a private gig in Dubai just 3 weeks before their baby's due date. Little choices like that, they say a lot. And remember when Nelly said the marriage was to avoid the baby mama label? Guess what he called his ex in a leaked phone clip from 2016? Yep, baby mama. So either he changed his mind, or he changed his strategy. So what do we do with all this? We stop pretending this is a fairy tale. Ashanti's latest news and Nelly's scandal update aren't two separate stories. They're one tangled mess of fame, history, and heartbreak. And maybe, just maybe, a little bit of hope. If they get real. Because here's the truth. You can't rewrite the past. But you can stop repeating it. Ashanti and Nelly have a chance to do this right. But only if they're willing to stop performing and start repairing. So what do you think? Is this the love story of the year? Or a slow-motion train wreck? Did Nelly really change? Or is Ashanti trying to polish a relationship that's still cracked underneath? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear it all. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more updates on celebrity relationships that aren't as perfect as they seem. Because trust us, Ashanti's latest news and Nelly's scandal update, this ride isn't over yet.